BJ for Game Gumbo. I've got my guest here, Charles Mruz from the Game Master documentary, and we are talking spicy hot games. And in Louisiana, we say "Je suis jaloux" because I am totally jealous of you playing My City, the brand new game from Dr. Reiner Knizia. It's a Knizia game, right?
Knizia, yes, it's a Reiner Knizia game. So wait, why are you before we get into it? Why are you jealous that I'm playing this game?
I can't find it anywhere.
I know a guy.
Okay.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. This is Cosmos, right?
Yes.
I demo for Cosmos. I actually do their demos.
Why don't you have it then?
Thomas Wetzel, you're killing me, Thomas. I'd love to play My City. Hey, we didn't get to do any conventions this summer, so I probably would have had it at one of the conventions. That being said, I'm really curious. Hey, but by the way, I've got a shelf of unplayed games. So
as do I.
I am jealous, but I want to hear. Tell me about My City, because I had a talk with a very tall man from the Dice Tower who says, Reiner Knizia, what's he done lately? I want to hear what Charles thinks.
Well, Reiner Knizia, I think this game, like a lot of Knizia games, it's about resource management, and the resource changes from game to game. But the reason I like it is because none of his games are super, super meaty like a Terraforming Mars. So it's still like that, where it's easy to get the gist of the game. It's easy to get the idea behind it and kind of the mechanics. But it's a legacy game, so it changes as you play it. Each episode it goes in episodes and chapters. It's broken down like that. Each episode's about 30 minutes, and each chapter has about 3 episodes. And each one introduces a new rule or a new goal that you have to do. Still the same game, but changes from each time you play it. And that is one of the things that I like about it. I'm playing it with my girlfriend right now. We both are really into it. We both are enjoying it. We both, are really interested in seeing what the later chapters in the game have to offer, say that again.
I was going to say, this is a picture from Chris Wray of the Opinionated Gamers, who took some pictures, and he has really been raving about this game.
It's a lot of fun.
Simple rule set that just builds on itself is what it is.
Yeah. Starts out simple, starts out a little slow, but even by the end of the third episode, not third chapter, third episode, you start being like, oh, I see where this is going, and I don't know where it's going to stop, and so that's exciting.
I probably played 5 or 6 Reiner Knizia games total over my life, and the guy has over 500 games. So I'm never gonna. Although a lot of them are variations of the same thing.
Yeah, sure. Some of them are reskins. Some of them are different languages of the same game. Yeah. But so he's got a lot of them still.
But everyone I play, from Tigris and Euphrates to the one that was sort of Tigris and Euphrates. He came out last year.
Is it Yellow and Yangtze?
No, not Yellow and Yangtze. I can't think of the name of it. It came out last year. I'm drawing a blank. I played it at BGG in the fall. To a game that is it Lost Cities? Lost Cities, right?
No, it's yes, Lost City. Yes.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Lost Cities and Steve, I always talk about this. Yeah, Blue Lagoon. No, Blue Lagoon is one from 2 years ago that I played with Game Geek Ninja. Another great one.
Blue Moon City.
Yeah, Blue Lagoon came out a couple years ago. Another great one. And then what's the one that I play all the time with the little colored? It's sort of like little domino pieces where you got to match up all the colors. And Ingenious.
It's Ingenious.
Ingenious. I'm telling you, still one of my favorite all-time abstracts. Something about Reiner Knizia where I tell people, and they look at the pieces, and I go, listen, there's only going to be 3 rules in this thing. But it's still going to crunch your brain. Still going to crunch your brain.
Absolutely. It's his games. Something I love about his games is that the rule set, once you're in the middle of it, the rule set's simple, but as you go on, it becomes infinitely strategic. And I've played a lot of his games, and I've played a lot of his games a lot of times, and I'm still. I hesitate to say that I've mastered any of them.
Yes. So I am curious about this. Can anybody jump in and out, or is it one of those where you really got to kind of stick together as you go through the story?
So, it even says this in the rule book. Anybody can jump in and out. The rules aren't so complex where, where someone's just going to be lost. You'd have to catch them up a little bit as far as like what you're supposed to be doing. But it does say, it is a better experience if you have the same players from beginning to end.
The other thing I find that in the games that I've played with Reiner Knizia, of course, Lost Cities is only a 2-player game unless you play the Rivals version. But the other games that I've played play as well 2-player. I guess because he does it all by math. Ingenious plays as good with 2 players as it does with 4.
I think
what about
Ingenious
this?
is almost better with 2 players. So this
really?
one, I mean, I think it's great head to head. But this one too, you know, I've only been able to play it with 2 people because of, you know, the current situation.
Oh, this thing going around.
Yeah, I've only got one other person to play with, whether she likes it or not. You know, and it's been fun. It's been fun. This game has been fun with 2 players.
Meeple Town has a question. Dean wants to know, do you have to play story mode or can it be one-offs? And by the way, Dean, it's time for Cinderella. It's time for midnight to strike. They're having a contest between 80s movies, and I don't know how Bill and Ted's Adventure has made it that far into their contest. No offense. But anyway, do you have an answer for Dean? Story mode?
Yeah. I mean, yes, there's actually both. He's done a great job with this where it's like you play through the story mode, and if you still love the game and you still want to play the game, on the back side of the board, there is I don't know what you'd call it, an infinity play mode where you can just play a version of the game over and over and over again.
Yeah,
it's not legacy.
That kind of anticipates Steve's question. Would you say the base game, the Eternal game, is still good once a campaign is done?
You know, I don't know. I'll let you know when I get to chapter 8. You know?
I don't know this game. Nina says, I knew about Knizia games and I found Gym Dealer.
Oh, I know what that is.
That one.
I know I think it's Eagle Griffin games. It was a while ago. Yeah. It was one of their big box sets.
I have not played it.
I could be wrong. I've never played it and I don't have it because if I'm not mistaken, it's a little out of print.
Well, thanks to Dale and Chris Ray, you and Chris Ray for allowing me to use those pictures. My City, thumbs up from Charles?
Yeah, thumbs way up. It's nominated for the Spiel des Jahres this year. I think it's going to win. I've played that and I've played Nova Luna. Nova Luna is fun, but I think My City is more fun.